Okay, I'll kick
All
it off
right.
here.
Oh,
All right.
we are live.
All right. Hey, what's up, legends? Welcome to the YT Legends channel, where we teach you guys how to be legends on your YouTube channels. Now, both Denver and I have already accomplished significant things on YouTube. Denver has got one channel with over 1 million subscribers and another channel with 200,000 something. I've got channels, all of my subscribers are just right around 400,000. So we have done some really cool things on YouTube. That's what we're trying to say. Today we're talking about thumbnails. Talking about specifically about thumbnails. Hey, people are rolling in. What's up, you guys? What's up, PBJ? What's up, Phantom? What's up?
Tools.
Gay Tools.
Captain Drunk, Jay Plays is here. Yeah, it's thumbnails day, guys, and you know, a lot has changed. It's not just, you know, it's YouTube. The way YouTube is built, you always have to be a step ahead of the crowd, because if you're learning stuff from even 2 years ago, I mean, seriously, even a year ago, you're going to be outdated and you're going to blend in with everyone else. And so we've got a lot of new stuff for you guys today too. I've been testing a ton, really like pushing the limit on what works as a thumbnail now and what doesn't. And that's all YouTube is. It's testing. But anyways, we're here to tell you guys that today too. And I put in the Discord, I was like, no, seriously, thumbnails are everything. Everything. And if you don't have a good thumbnail game, you won't get a lot of views. And that's just all there is to it. Sorry, I'm reading that as we go.
No, you're good, man. Yeah, me too. I'm just trying to keep up with everybody. What's up, you guys? Okay, so here's the deal. Thumbnails are the single most important part of your YouTube video. If you want people to click on your content, your thumbnail has to be on point. Now, I asked the question a little bit earlier today. I asked you guys to drop some thumbnails into the Discord. You sent a bunch, and I'm going to tell you, most of those thumbnails are not very good. It wouldn't incite curiosity in me, evoke the curiosity emotion in me, and I wouldn't want to click on your thumbnails. And so we're going to talk about some of the things that you can do today, right now, to get people to click on your thumbnails. So Denver, let's talk about what are some of the golden rules of thumbnail design to get people to click on them.
Man, like I said, the golden rules are shifting. Number one, and I think this holds true no matter what. Like, it's been years and years of this. You can see it on movies and book covers and everything that just, you know, you walk into a bookstore, it's the same thing. Like, oh, this cover looks really good. Like, this book must be good. Same with the movie. But the one golden rule that I've seen on YouTube that holds true for all ages is bright colors. And yes, you can get away with darker colors, right? I mean, there is a place for, like, you know, your grays and your blacks and stuff like that. But when we're talking about red, yellow, white, I just don't think you can beat red, yellow, and white. I'm dead serious. I think you will get more views starting immediately in your next thumbnail if you use more of those three colors, and possibly a combination of all three.
So I'm going to I'm not going to disagree with you. I think that there definitely are times for bright colors. I think that each different category it will differ. And so, like, what works in the family space, fashion space, isn't necessarily going to be what works in the gaming space, or it's going to be what works for Mr. Beast. But the idea is energy is important. Evoking energy, evoking emotion. So whether that is excitement, you know, or curiosity or sadness, that's what you're trying to incite with your thumbnails. And if you do that correctly, you can get clicks every single time that you post a video. So in just a little bit, we're going to show you some examples. I'm actually going to pull up some of the content, some of the thumbnails that you guys sent over to me, and we're going to take a look at those and critique those. But before we do that, we just wanted to give you some advice and insight into what is happening right now. So over the last couple of years, I'm sure that you guys have all seen it. Denver and I were just talking about this the other day. The typical thumbnail face, you know, let's make the thumbnail face, Denver. What's the thumbnail face?
Thumbnail face? Oh, there's a bunch, but in the Fortnite community, we call that the Ali A face, right? Because Ali A was like known for, you know, in the corner. I mean, he was just doing what everybody else was doing, and it worked because people were like, what's so exciting? And now people are just like, oh my gosh, I'm not clicking on that anymore. I love how chat is spamming just red arrows. And it's kind of funny because truthfully, red arrows, they work. They still do. They did a couple years ago, but they do now still. I mean, will that change? Yeah. And some people try to sneak in yellow arrows or white arrows. I really think just a red arrow with a white stroke. I mean, we're getting specific here, but it's effective. It works. There's a reason I use them.
Yep, absolutely. And I don't think that arrows are going to be something that changes in the near future, but I do think that the typical YouTube face is less and less impactful because everybody is using it. So YouTube thumbnails are the type of thing that they're ever evolving, right? And you have to keep up with what the pros are doing, what's getting clicks, and then shift when that time, when the timing is right. The typical thumbnail face is fading out, and what I have seen in our clients' content and among YouTube or across YouTube is more of the authentic looking thumbnails, like almost where it could have looked like it was pulled straight out of the content. It was just a screenshot right out of the content. And I'll tell you what, a lot of those thumbnails are actually staged to look that way. So that way they can have more control over what they're showing, what type of emotion that they're trying to evoke in their audience member. So just keep that in mind. The thumbnail face, the big, large excitement, big eyes, that type of thing is going to be fading out over the next year.
I mean, let's talk about why real quick. I mean, all of YouTube is psychology, right? I mean, it's all literally trying to, same thing we try to do to get you guys here. I mean, let's just be honest. We try to have a good thumbnail. Like, we try to have good channel art. We try to have a good title. What we do and what you guys should be doing is trying to trigger the brain and most likely the subconscious part of the brain that before somebody's even conscious of clicking on a video, they're already clicking. They don't even know why. I mean, I don't know. Were you guys conscious when you clicked on this video, or did your brain just go, yes, that, and you clicked it and that was it? Did you decide that, or did your brain decide that for you, right? And so it's a big difference. So we're talking about red arrows. Subconsciously, our eyes go to where an arrow is pointing. And if it looks interesting, we click it. So it's all breaking down to that psychology. It's all tapping into somebody's subconscious and getting them to click before they even realize what they're clicking on. They're just like, yes, boom. That's what we got to get to.
The role of your thumbnails and your titles is to get your potential audience member to ask themselves a question. I say this all the time. If you can get them to ask a question, their brain will say, I need an answer to that question, and they will watch your content. Whether that question is, what the heck just happened? Or why are they so sad? Or what is that red arrow pointing to? They'll watch your content if you get them to ask a question.
It's true. And I've actually... we talk about authentic, right? And we talk about raw. I think one of the big things behind that is just, you don't give people any information. Honestly, the more vague you are, the more likely I think someone is to click now, right? It sounds weird. Like, be extremely vague. Don't give anybody any answers. Don't tell anybody, almost don't even tell anybody what the content really is about. Don't give them anything. Just let them know. It's literally like writing a hook for the beginning of your video, but for thumbnail and title. Like, don't give them any information. If they want to know more information, they can click. Is it clickbait? I mean, no, because you're not lying and being deceitful. You're just saying, hey, here's the video. You want to know more? You have to click, or you can just keep on scrolling. That's the attitude you should have.
Hey, we got a question that just popped up that I want to answer real quick. So it's from
screen.
Absolutely. It's Phantom YT. Is it worth it to make thumbnails for shorts? So no. I mean, if you're doing vert video, then no, don't even worry about it. I don't even think you can do it. But not worth it at all, because they're not going to see the thumbnail.
Make it authentic. That's what people want now.
Yep, exactly. And then there was something else I wanted to say. Totally forgot what it was. I'll come back to it here in just a minute. But you guys, again, get your audience member, or get your potential audience member to ask themselves a question when they see your thumbnail, and they'll click it every single time. Okay, so let me pull up.
I keep seeing Hachi Boy. Let's answer this, because he's left this comment about 10 times. Are montages good videos? Montages can be very good videos. That's not the case at all. Like, when we talk about montages, right? We always end up talking about Fortnite montages. And the thing is, there's a billion of you guys making Fortnite montages. So we're not saying montages are bad. Make your montages. Get good at editing. But the thing is, you're just in a sea of millions of other, competitors, and very few of you are going to rise up. So I mean, if you want to win the lottery, 1 in a billion chance, go for it. If not, do something else. But sure, take that time, get good at montages and editing and pacing of a video and music. Yeah, get good at all that stuff, but then switch to something else where you can actually grow in.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, Denver, are you ready for our advertising break?
Yeah, bring it up.
Here's our advertising break.
Yep.
Guys, YT Legends, you guys need to go to check out the ZTL course. This is Zero to Legends course. We've had over 300 people take the course. We've had some people have phenomenal success. Talk about Among Arg, Denver.
Yeah, so ytlegends.com. This is, I mean, it's unbelievable what kind of success people are having. And you guys probably know, if you guys are a part of the Discord, you probably know, you probably see it, you probably hear it. Nick is his name. I don't know if Nick is in here today, but he was in here in the last stream, and he, you know, he had his main channel and he took what we taught him. He moved to a new channel and within a month was at 100,000 subscribers. And we're going to be hopping in a call with Nick pretty soon. I mean, maybe we can even add that to the live stream. I don't know, but you know, it's all about knowing what to do and just using that in your own channel and your own content. ytlegends.com, guys. Check it out.
Yeah, you guys, Nick has over 150,000 subscribers now. I just looked at his channel today. He's crushing it. Do we have any legends in the chat? If you guys are a legend in the chat, if you've gone through the ZTL course, drop legend in the chat. I want to see you guys. I know
PBJ is. I saw PBJ. I don't know if we have any other legends in right now. We will be doing this every week, guys. It should be at about the same time every week. We did get a question: is VR a good way to get popular? Virtual reality? Yes, I will say that, because there's only a few big VR channels. There's a lot of room for growth. I would say specifically, yes, I would do that. I just wouldn't move into something that's way too overpopulated, right? Way too saturated. VR, I think, is good, and it's an early technology. It's just going to get better and better and better and more applicable to a wider audience. So yeah, I'd say do it.
Okay, so PBJ says, are you going to do another video critique stream?
We can.
Possibly. Yeah, possibly.
Maybe.
We're going to be doing this every week, every Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Central. So you guys stay tuned. We're going to be talking about new topics every week. So if you're part of the Discord, leave your topic ideas in the Discord and we'll check those out. And if not, then leave them in the comments here and we'll try to get to them as well. So super stoked though moving forward. And if you guys haven't gotten the Z, make sure you do that today. The price is going to be going up soon. It's $97. What do you think? Think if you spent $97 to get 150,000 views or 150,000 subscribers, that's worth it, right?
It's
all right. Anyway,
yeah, it's worth it.
It's worth it. Okay, here we go, you guys. So let's take a look at some thumbnails. We want to pull up some of your guys' thumbnails, and let me pull up my screen here real fast. We're going to start with this guy right here. Here it is, Off the Reel. So I asked for some non-gaming thumbnails so we could take a look and see what some of the non-gamers in the community are doing. And so here we go. So this guy does he does fishing videos, so fishing content. So he's got all of these different videos that are talking about different reels, talking about his catches, things like that. This is the thumbnail that he sent to me specifically, was this Shimano SLX DC thumbnail. So there's a couple of things. Gosh, if Off the Reel, are you in here right now? What's your name? I want to call you by your first name. If you're here, let me know what your name is so we can.
Yeah, let us know.
And so
Rick Advice, how you doing, man? Keydell is here. Hachi Boys Fish Dreams, what's up? And Donuts, Jeg Pen, welcome, guys. Yeah, so this thumbnail, man, they're not bad. They're really not, but man, they're the little things. I could give you a list of 3 things that would turn this into an 86 view video up to possibly 1,000 over the next, month or so. And really, it's hard on YouTube sometimes to differentiate between what do I like and what should you just do and not do on YouTube, right? One of the things that I don't like and I don't think you should do on YouTube is use too much of this like neon green. It feels cheap. It doesn't catch your eye, even though it is a bright color. You got to blend it in with other colors. You can't have just this outline in green. Not my style. Scott might tell you something different, but if he would have outlined that in white or yellow, I think it would have been a whole different thing. And then the background, we could talk about the background. Clearly he separated his hand with the rod. So the background, he has it to where he can manipulate that. It's so dark. You can't even see what's going on. And you got to imagine A lot of people using this on mobile, they're flying past the thumbnail. You have to get them to stop when they're going like warp speed, scrolling for something good, right? So the background, make it a little brighter, increase the brightness, increase the contrast, and increase the saturation. Those are the big three things you guys need to start doing right now. Brightness, contrast, saturation. And then the text, I mean, I could talk for an hour about the text. So Scott, what do you think about that first one?
So yeah, that was my first thing that popped out, that stood out to me, was the green outline as well. And the text as well. So there's a lot of things, and the brightness. I mean, we're really on the same page with this stuff. But I want to pull up your most popular videos to show you what you've done right. Cause I looked at this channel before I pulled it up here. Look at this one. His top video, he did everything right. Everything is bright. The text background. Is bright.
Look how saturated that sky. Cause yeah, highlight over the video real quick and look how dark, look how much, look at the sky and now hover off and look at the sky now. Yeah. That is brightness, that is saturation, and that is contrast. And he used white text. If you guys aren't sure what color text to use white, put it in a black outline or a black stroke, and put a dark shadow behind it. And I'm telling you, you will see more views and you'll see them quick.
Well, and what's the question that you ask yourself when you look at that thumbnail? Was he really bigger than him? You know, was the fish really that big, or you know what I mean? Like, there's a question. It piques curiosity.
Even so, as a fisherman, you're thinking, man, what did it take to reel that size of a fish in? Where's he fishing at? Like, how long was this in? Because some of these big fishermen, they'll pull in big fish and it'll take them 4 hours to reel something in. So it's like, you know, there's a lot of questions. I want to click it because I want to know more about it.
Exactly. So, and then this one here too, will it break, right? He's bending a fishing pole. He's bending a fishing rod. And I want to know if it's going to break. So you really killed it back, 3 years ago. I would bring back a lot of this style. And then the other thing I just want to show you real fast, I'm going to search up the exact title that you used and show you some of the biggest thumbnails that, or some of the biggest videos that have that same title, right? Look at this thumbnail right here. Even though it's still pretty basic thumbnail,
it's raw, it's authentic, it's real.
It's clear. Yeah, it's clear.
There's no pun intended. It's real. Anyways, chat, just ignore that one. By the way, guys, we see you in chat. We can't respond to every single comment, but I've been reading them. So we'll try to get to your guys' questions as soon as we can too.
All right. I'm going to put, okay. Do you see me switching different screens right now, Denver? No. Okay. Hold on just a second. Let me stop and then
Yeah.
So I got a couple more here I want to pull up, you guys. I actually redid somebody's thumbnail, and I'm going to show you guys that here in just a few minutes.
Ooh, Scott's a master at thumbnails, by the way. Real Panda said DMCA takedowns have always been on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying in response to. Oh, Sly Cobra. I had two videos. One had 600,000. The other had 400,000. I had to delete them due to copyright. Also, I heard the DMCA is coming to YouTube. Yeah, I mean once it hits, it'll hit hard, just like it did Twitch. I mean, but that's just the way it is. People who own the content, they are the rightful owners of their content. Just like music, people are like, yeah, but can't I just promote people's music? No, you can't just do that. Even though you feel like you're helping somebody out, you can't just do that. So, I mean, if you get hit and you get claimed, you get claimed. And it happens to me too on my channel. If it's commentary or if it's just clips, if I get claimed, that's it. I can go and ask them, hey, can you remove the claim? If they say no, it doesn't matter. They don't have to. And I wouldn't either. I mean, it's my money or their money. That's the way it goes, So if you get claimed,
100%.
Oh well, move on to the next one.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so this was another one that was sent to me. It was actually this thumbnail right here.
Okay.
But here's the deal. Like I can tell you right now, looking at your channel, it's not necessarily. I mean, the thumbnail is really not that good. And I'm not meaning to be offensive, you guys.
We're just.
I don't have to. And I don't have time to just like beat around the bush and be soft with everything. Good. I'm just going to tell you, like, if
how you use this arrow,
I'm just going to be straight up with you and tell you, hey, listen, the thumbnail sucks if it sucks. And so there you go.
We're not being mean, and Scott and I talk like this to each other. So this isn't just like, oh, let's bully somebody in chat. No, this is just, you have to be real on YouTube. That's how you find success, is you have to be honest with yourself. Am I making good content? Or does my content suck? Like, you have to be able to answer that. So we look at this. It's a mess. It really is. It's a mess. There's text. There's 4 arrows going to one thing on there. And it's like 2 people stacked on top of each other. I mean, it's a mess.
Yep. Yep. Well, and then I look at the consistency upon the channel, and there is no consistency in the
Yeah,
thumbnails.
they
And
all
so
look very
it's
different.
not just the thumbnail on this video that's making it not do well. It's that there is no theme to the channel. I can't tell what this channel is about at all. I just see DT Zone. There's no there's nothing in your banner that's telling me what the channel is about. I have to watch every one of your videos in order to figure out what the channel's about. So my first thing before you even get into thumbnails is to pick a category, stick with that category, and then start theming your thumbnails, right? If you look at, let me see if I can show you here. Let's do this. Maybe I can pull this one up here.
Private information. How can I get you to review my thumbnails? Well, number one, usually people in the Discord have priority. Usually legends in the Discord have priority. And we can only look at like 2 channels. So it'll be really, really hard. But you know, we'll try to get to as many of you guys as we can.
Yep, and we're going to be wrapping up here in just a minute, but I wanted to show you guys. So here's Among ARG, right? So this is the guy who blew up his channel using the ZTL course. 150,000, look, 153,000 subscribers since he's launched. But check this out. So his thumbnails, they're not necessarily great, but here's the deal with them. Look at his consistency on all of them. And his theme is very clear. He's taking Among Us footage that he's playing, that he's taken from playing the game, and he's incorporating these rap songs and memes into the content. So it's a very clear theme. You know exactly what you're going to get.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten recommended, you know, one of these every now and then, because clearly he's getting, he's getting millions of views on that channel. You have, you have a big name, right? It says Eminem or DaBaby or Post Malone or whatever, and it has the face of that person that people are familiar with. I mean, that alone catches your eye. Do I like red text on a black background? Not necessarily, but again, like, he blew up on a couple meme videos like this, and now all of them look like this. You just click it because you know it's going to be good, like the last one you watched.
Yep. 100%. Okay, so here's the last one we're going to look at, the Try Hard Artist. I actually really like this guy's content. I was watching it earlier. These are just time-lapse videos of him drawing these pictures that you see in the thumbnail. So here's my biggest thought with this channel. It's not clear from the thumbnail that you're actually drawing the picture, and that's the power of the video. Yeah.
I was like, man, if he would have put the name of the person right on that diagonal, like title, whatever. I like that. I think it looks good, but put the drawing, like put a raw frame of the drawing, and like maybe put it earlier in the stages or something, or I don't know, the drawing community, maybe a frame from the video of when the drawing's complete, or maybe just blur it a little bit. I mean, there's got to be a way to create a question of what's this going to look like when it's finished, and what is the process of creating this drawing? Because people love talented artists. We just do.
So I'm just going to pull up one of somebody else who's doing the same thing. Wow. This is a link from the Try Hard Artist channel. Yeah. So you look at these videos though. Well, here, I'm just going to go to their new uploads.
They look real. They look raw.
Look at this. Like, you can tell now he's holding a pen. He's got the phone case, and you know that was drawn. He's telling you he is drawing it. 437,000 views. So this is actually the channel that I did a remake, or I did a thumbnail design for. So I'm going to pull that up here in just a second.
Phantom, by the way, Phantom said he hasn't gotten his legend rank in the Discord. We will get that for you, Phantom. And if you guys do pick up the ZTL course, obviously it's at ytlegends.com. We said it earlier. Jaden is here too. Jaden is actually blowing up, but Phantom will get you that rank. And then Jaden is a legend as well. Jaden has actually been having a ton of success in the commentary community. I messaged Jaden this morning and I was like, dude, you got to tell us about your success. You know, let us know how the ZTL course helped you. Guys, they said to put your thumbnails in the Discord server. Stop asking. Ooh, the Try Hard Artist coming out.
Is he here? Yeah.
All right. Okay. He's our bouncer. Yeah, this is all from the Discord. We asked you guys earlier, be a part of the Discord, be active, and we'll try to get you guys up on screen on any one of our streams. We're going to be streaming once a week.
Okay, so Wade Lump Plays asks, how much does a YT Legends course cost? It's $97 right now, $97. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. There are people that have taken the course. This isn't everybody. There are some people who have taken the course and have made thousands and thousands of dollars from blowing up their channel using the stuff that we taught them. That's just how it goes. When you get educated on certain topics, you now are more valuable. And with YouTube, taking the ZTL course is like taking a college course. Now you are more valuable on YouTube. So if you're interested in becoming more valuable on YouTube and making more money on YouTube, $97 is an investment that it costs. And that's the cheapest around. This course offered by any other marketer would probably be $1,000.
Exactly. All right. Yeah. People who have barely hit 1,000 subs once in their lifetime. I mean, they don't know anything and they charge way too much. So we're like, you know what? We love teaching. Let's just do it. If you care enough, you can check it out. If not, and maybe it's not for you, totally fine. But that's at ytlegends.com.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. You ready to see this thumbnail that I designed for? Okay, here we go. Ready? Boom. Can you see it?
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. So here's the deal. So this is in Photoshop still.
That's awesome.
My intention was with this thumbnail was to show that this was drawn. So I took this picture right here. I just pulled that off of Pexels.com. Pexels is a stock footage or a stock image website where they give you photos for free. You can find this photo for free. It was just a white pad, a pad of paper, and then some pencils. And all I wanted to do was illustrate that this is a drawing, and this looks really, really clean on that white paper. It looks like it's hand drawn.
So good.
This is clickable because now people are going to say, "Oh my gosh, he drew that," instead of, "Why is he showing me this cartoon picture?"
Yep.
So this is the style of thumbnail that I would do if I were you.
Try hard artists. Let's see. Let's make a test out of it. I mean, seriously, like, you start using these. Scott can even send you this image. Start recreating these and let's see what happens, man. We could be wrong because, again, YouTube is growing and learning and testing and experimenting. And I think Scott's going to be right here. This looks insane. I mean, I'm just saying I would give it a go and just see what happens because it looks clean. It looks quality. People want to know if I'm clicking the video, it better be worth my time. And you got to have a thumbnail that reflects that. This thumbnail does that. I would click. I really would.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You're coming because you want to see an artist do something amazing.
Yep.
And what happens, like when I look at that channel, that the content looks awesome, but the thumbnails don't tell me that it's a drawing. I assume that I'm going to be watching a cartoon or I'm going to be looking at some type of cartoon image.
I didn't know what it was. And then you hovered your mouse over it and I was like, oh, it's drawings? Yeah, we got to represent that in some way, shape, or form. And this is the way to do it. And you can even still put your, if you want your branding and you think that's important enough for you to be on the thumbnail, you can throw it on there, but something clean, raw, and authentic. That style is taken over YouTube. You don't even need text much anymore. Some of the best thumbnails are literally just a picture of somebody's face staring into the camera. I mean, that's it. People want raw, real, and authentic.
Exactly. That's it, you guys. We're done.
Hope you guys loved it. And we'll see you guys next time. ytlegends.com. Just go check it out again. If it's not for you, it's not for you. And we'll see you guys next week about the same time. Stay tuned in the Discord because we're going to be doing ideas like this. We might do channel reviews soon. But other than that, thank you guys for joining. Put some ones in the chat if you loved it. And we'll see you guys next time.
And if you go and get the YT Legends course or the ZTL course, make sure that you drop into the Discord. Let us know you got it so we can upgrade your status to Legend and you can participate in some of the Legend chat as well. All right, fellas and people and everybody, guys, gals, we'll see you later.